Alright, we should be live now. Hello, everyone. Well, not everyone. Hello, YouTube viewers. And I just started a single player game. Back again for my. Ooh, what the hell is. There's a console? Of course, there's a console. Why wouldn't there be a console? I did not know there was a console in Tabletop Simulator. As you guys might have seen from the title of the stream, I'm only going to be streaming 2 hours tonight because I'm tired. Because I had to stay at work for an extra hour. In which I got absolutely nothing done, but I thought I was going to get something done in that hour, so I stayed for an extra hour. And then things didn't load. You don't want to hear about me work. You want to watch me play some dice games, some card games, some both games, which is exactly what this is. This is a both game. This is cards and dice. This is Star Wars Destiny. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the concept. So, I did eventually decide to take Vandalize out of my Yoda Ezra rookie pilot, and I have put in the chance cube for now, but I do worry if that just ruins my matchup against vehicles, the traditional hero vehicles that is, because that is a deck that I would need to beat quite badly in Worlds. I think that's going to see a lot of representation at the higher tables, but this deck is also an almost insta win against the Hondo Yodas, which are fairly common, and I think that is pretty good against Qui-Gon Yoda as well, which seems to be making its rounds in tournament scenes these days, which that surprises me. But I guess people wanted to watch it, wanted to play it, so they played it. Oh, I didn't announce that I'm live to one of the things. I should do that. I'm live. One of the things being one of the Discords. There we go. Alright. Yeah, hey Justin, and I know I'm in the top 8 with the deck that I wasn't planning on taking to Worlds, but if I end up winning the whole thing, maybe I'm taking it to Worlds. I don't know. I did buy cards at this point. I have all the cards I'm going to need for Worlds, apart from 1 Force Speed and 2 Ancient Lightsabers, which I think I can bum off someone whilst I'm there, hopefully. So I think I can play either of those decks, and it will just depend on which one I take. Which one I decide on the day is going to be better. There's plenty of time, I hope, for a lot of testing in Worlds. Because I think I'm going to need to do a lot of that. I haven't done nearly enough testing, I'm going to be honest. I really should have done a lot more testing, and it should definitely be doing more testing, which is kind of part of the reason for these streams, right? It's always, well, the main reason for these streams has been for me to test. But as it is, I don't think I've gone up against even a single, like, standard hero vehicles, which is kind of annoying because I don't know how either of these decks really play against vehicles. I would assume my Yoda Ezra deck is worse against vehicles, right? But um, because that vehicles just does more damage more reliably, Rose gives the HWK, allows it to play the HWK, which is stronger, and it has more health. It just does what I want to do better, except ramp. I'm better at ramping, but ramping doesn't necessarily mean all that much when compared to the like +7 health or whatever it is. Um, yeah, I don't know what Jacoby is running, but yes, I do know exactly what Nukudantka is running on vehicles, Justin. Because they did do a Hyperloop stream of the games. I only watched the first one though. It was a very boring live stream. I don't know. Honestly, Sarcastic is usually a decent commentator, and that was absolutely no. I could not watch that. I was bored to death. But I mean, it didn't help that in the game itself, both players got like awful hands. Uh, so neither side really did anything. But that's one of the reasons why I don't want to play the standard hero vehicles. Is that it's very easy for Rose to whiff on her resources at the start of the game. And then it's like, well, now what do I do? Because my whole plan was to have Rose roll specials, and if she doesn't roll specials twice in a row, my deck is really stalled out. Whereas the Yoda Ezra doesn't really have that problem because Yoda doesn't have blank sides. Yeah, it was extremely slow. The whole stream was like 2 hours long, and I don't know. Like I've had 2 hour games, 2 hour matches in total, absolutely, but they've been a lot more interesting than that. Ugh. I might splash out right at the very end and buy some Thrawn Talzin, because Thrawn Talzin's back in the picture with that nerf on the mace, not the mace, Mace Windu's lightsaber. Yeah, no, if only, no, that's Maul's lightsaber. With the Maul lightsaber nerf, Boba 7th I think has lost a little bit of strength. It's still a very powerful deck, but that might be enough for Mother Talzin Thrawn to creep back into the picture. Um, but I am very scared still of someone just bringing like uh Obi-Mars or um Ezra Sabine. I can't believe I forgot the word Sabine. Ezra Sabine and just wrecking me. So, hi, Old Man Logan. Alright, first one in. Let me just promote you. And I'm gonna start probably with my Yoda deck, because I feel like it. But I'm just gonna be alternating between 3 decks here, I think, for the night. Boom, Yoda. Boom, Rookie Pilot. And boom, Ezra. Yeah, no, it's still a good card, a really good card. Yeah, you're right on that, Justin. It does still feel really good to even play, but it's just one thing I will say about that deck. It doesn't run a lot of resource cards, so it can afford to do the Maul's lightsaber stuff, but it can't afford very well to do it when you've got cards like the Vibro Sword as well. Like, then you're starting to get a little bit too high up the curve, just barely. Maybe they need to just put in Truce or something. I don't know. Do they run Truce? Probably not. This hand is it could be better, a lot better. I'm playing up against a Cad Bane Death Trooper. The Cad Bane will have the ability to just roll out and resolve immediately, but Into the Garbage Chute would still be really good against his 3s if he has the resource for it. So I will keep the Into the Garbage Chute here, but I don't want indirect damage at the start here, so I'll just keep the Fang Fighter. I would rather have direct damage for this Cad Bane because that Death Trooper has 10 health. And ooh, a Rally Aid, that's pretty good. Flanking, not so good, but oh well. And I rolled a 2, so he manages to win. Alright, what does he get to choose? What is he choosing? He's choosing his battlefield. Alright, well, I'm taking a shield on both. I will say as well that I'm still yelling at my normal volume. Maybe I should stop doing that. I don't know. I've been hearing things downstairs lately. I think someone's finally moving into the building, to the flat below me or something. But I can't be certain. But I think that's the case, but I've just never seen them. So I don't know. Maybe our schedules just don't line up at all. Oh my god, he almost god rolled me. Like, honestly, I'd take that over rolling a 3. I really would. So, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Ezra has 2 hit points left. Wait, no, he has... Yeah, no, 2 hit points left. That's terrifying. If this Death Trooper rolls a 2 naturally, I'm gonna have to Garbage Chute 1 die. And that's gonna suck. Please don't naturally roll a 2. Okay, Disrupt. I can handle a Disrupt. Alright, Yoda. Let's roll in. Double special. Okay, that's good to see. That can get Ezra some shields, hopefully. Nope, he's removing one of the die. Okay. So I could change this Ezra to like the +2 ranged or something. But I mean, this is absolutely worth it just to take to steal the resource. Here, and then I'll use the Yoda, and I'll get a resource and put a shield on Ezra so that he doesn't die to another single 2 ranged. He's gonna start passing. That's fine by me. Let's play the Rally Aid for 1. Pass again. Let's no, let's Rally Aid, see if I hit it. Oh, I hit it. That's really nice. That was lucky as hell. Basically, my response there was, let's Hail Mary that, because I definitely want that up for next turn. But alright, I will roll in the Rookie Pilot, and then they'll allow me to reroll the Fang Fighter. Resources, more resources. Honestly, I'll take it. Will I take it? I could discard this flanking maneuver and reroll for damage. You know, I'll take the resource on the rookie pilot, I think. Well, resources is just good, you know. Let's go upgrade here. Upgrade. And I accidentally deleted the card. Oh well. I get to remove the training, I guess. He's got bait and switch and cannon fodder. That's something that's good to know. I don't want to lag him out like crazy, so I'm just gonna leave that as a death everything. Now I could get a resource and draw a card here, but I'm gonna take one resource and we'll see what he does. Does he still pass? If he passes again, I can claim and I can get the resource away from him. Alright, so he did that, so I will now be able to discard and reroll. And that's the disrupt that I wanted. There we go. That'll get rid of his resource. And then I can get another shield onto the Ezra. So the idea there was that by taking just the one resource, I forced him to either claim and lose out on potentially getting... either claim and lose out on being able to remove my thing, or remove the... be able to remove my potential damage roll, or to lose out on the resource from the claim here. And that's a garbage shoot into the garbage chute. Alright. Well, Cad Bane's not going to be able to ambush unless he uses his... Yeah, no, he could totally ambush still, so let's call upgrade again. Don't hit any. Hit double cannon fodder to sound the alarm and a bait and switch. Alright. I just want to make sure that he didn't have a way of rolling out Cad Bane. Yeah, like that. To like overwrite an LL30 with something else. Alright. 2 ranged and a 1. Alright, oh, I did have to pay the resource for that. Okay, so I will roll out the Ezra then, because I can afford to. Special and arranged, okay. Well, maybe I should have not rolled out the Ezra, because into the garbage chute. Maybe I wanted to into the garbage chute with Ezra. That might have actually been the wise choice, actually. Not rolling out Ezra so that if this guy rolls a 2, I can... Wow, okay, well, he's got some blanks showing, at least. So I can Yoda here just fine. Double focus. Alright, well, that can go for some damage somewhere, I guess. Sound the alarm, he's removing that. Good, so there's the reason I shouldn't focus gone. Cad Bane only has a... Alright, that does kill the Ezra, so I will have to into the garbage chute for 3 here. Which sucks, but that's what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. So yeah, remove both of those. Absolutely removing both of those. Because the Death Trooper die is better than the LL30 die, definitely. LL30's got a really high chance of just being worth 1, whereas Death Trooper has a good chance of doing 2. Alright, every time he removes this is one more thing. He's got the bait and switch available to actually kill off the... No, he doesn't actually. He's got... I'm 1 health away from him being able to kill off my Ezra, because he can bait and switch for 3, for 4 to kill Ezra, but they doesn't have the resource for it. He needs the resource for it, so as long as I keep this Ezra special out, we're good. So let's roll in the Fang Fighter. And a blank. Alright. Let's toss out Rally Aid. Get an airspeeder. Good. You don't need to guarantee with the Rally Aid, because Rally Aid, you know, you don't need to guarantee it. It's just good to do so. Alright, he's got this other cannon fodder that he's just waiting to use, and there we go. He can use it on the 2. Alright. This is where things start getting quite scary for him, because I'm going to start amassing a lot of powerful dice here. I can use the double focus to go into some serious damage if I wanted to. Alright. And a resource. Maybe I want to take that resource, actually. Yeah, probably not. I know what's in his hand, right? It's a bait and switch. I could discard it with the Yoda, I guess. I need to keep this up. I need to keep this there or this there. You know, doing the double focus here to go to the special and the 3 isn't too terrible. Because now I can use the special to turn this to the 3, and then I can do 6. So he's going to bait and switch for a 3, because he needs to get the damage in somehow. That's fine by me. And I'll turn that to the 3 and get a resource, which I then will spend. And then I'll use this to take the resource off of him. He was getting a resource no matter what because of claiming. But I can at least do 7 damage here. Not enough to kill off the Death Trooper, unfortunately, but I can do 7 into Cad Bane. I will say, though, maybe one card instead of the Cannon Fodder. If he has it, at least. He should be going into the Crash Landing, which is very similar card, but just better, because because it just turns their damage into indirect, and then you can just do it wherever you want, rather than forcing to do it in a non-unique. Then again, he might have both. Alright, removes the shield off Yoda. That's annoying. He's going to get good roll off here just as I got easy pickings up. That's a shame, but I do have Chance Cube, which replaces the Ezra's thing, really. You'd have to overkill Ezra by 2 if you wanted to do that, and that's painful. That is really painful to do that, but yeah, he's right. It was necessary, unfortunately. But now I can play the Chance Cube just fine. And this is looking like a pretty good game for me. Pretty sure Cad Bane should have taken 7 damage, not 6, but I could be wrong. Don't care enough to argue. Alright, a 2 ranged and a 1 ranged. I could yet again into the garbage chute that, but that doesn't feel good. But it never feels good. Or I could just overconfidence. But that die is so consistent in comparison. Yeah, let's garbage shoot it. Let's garbage shoot it. It doesn't feel good to do it, but I mean, it's a rookie pilot. Rookie pilots are alright. Right, he's got a good ability and he's got good damage, but you know. I don't want to take 3 damage, basically. +2 and a 1. You know what? I will overconfidence these 2 dice. Even though that other die is effectively a blank for him, I really want to remove the Hidden Blaster die. And I remove the Hidden Blaster die. There we go. The LO30, you know, he's going to have to discard to reroll it anyway, pretty much. I mean, he has to roll the 1 in 6 for the 2, and I don't think he's going to do that. I mean, odds aren't great for him. Then again, if he has Bait and Switch, which he just got rid of, the odds will definitely be greater. But, oh, there we go. Guess he should have kept the Bait and Switch. Alright, use Yoda. This is the problem with Cad Bane. He doesn't roll well. He's only got 2 good sides, and in reality he only has 1 good side. Because the 3-for-1 is too expensive. Like, we see this on Maul. Maul is a really good character. If you consider Cad Bane to be a really good character. Because Maul has the very similar dice sides. But Maul's 3-for-1 is too prohibitive. Just like in this game. It's too prohibitive. Alright, let's roll out these things. Then we'll discard the easy pickings and then activate the Rally Aid. That 1 resource could be very important for him to like do the best defense or something. Very tempted to actually disrupt that. And I actually will. I will disrupt that now. Just to prevent those lines of play. Even though I don't think a deck like his necessarily runs that. That's the 3. There we go. Come on, what you gonna play? Crash Landing. Okay, so he does play both. Alright. Good to know. Because Crash Landing... Because Cannon Fodder is good, and Crash Landing is just a much better version of it. It's a really good card. There's some really good cards in this game, you know. Alright, let's discard these easy pickings. Let's reroll these 2. I'm fine with just keeping that as a 2. Using the Yoda as... Okay, I was going to say, and using like Yoda's special as damage, but I guess that's not happening. Let's Rally Aid for the Airspeeder. Alright, sound the alarm, force me to reroll both of them. It's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do that and draw 2. There we go, fine, nice. So I can play that with the chance cube. I do like my I do like my my SB to specials. And it rolled another 3, so that's really good. Let's just discard this hidden motive and reroll these 2, just in case I can get enough to kill him this turn. I do get just enough to kill him this turn. And this Yoda's die is kind of worthless, unfortunately. So yeah, just kill him. And the Hidden Blaster doesn't have redeploy, right? Yeah, no, it's not quite as good as the Holdout in that respect. But I mean, it's a really good card. Let's not kid ourselves. I actually think this is a better card than Holdout. Just without redeploy. I don't value the redeploy very highly on my in 2-character decks though. And Hidden Blaster is Hidden Blast. I'd much rather have another +2 instead of a 2-for-1. I'll tell you that. All right, now I've got 5 vehicles out. So where the heck was that? Is that other SB? Oh, there it is. It's hidden on the card. All right, there he goes. He rolls in a good 3. Very nice, very solid. Yep, sure. I'm just gonna start threatening some serious damage here. Because this is basically over at this point. I wanted to roll out my rookie pilot just in case I needed a caution for anything. But I wanted to get the reroll out because I'm greedy. You know how it is. Alright, blanking a 2, so that's 2 more damage. Oh no. You know what? Yeah, sure, I'll caution. Because I want to actually thin out my hand for the Runaway Boomers or the Z95, you know. Roll another die. Rolls arranged. Alright, that's damage. Yeah, this is only yellow die, I was going to say. It's not a good useful card for him anymore. Alright, Airspeeder, roll in. 2 ranged, alright. Lose a resource, that's fine. Roll out Yoda, don't care about the chance cube. Yoda rolls a special, alright, that's going to be game. Alright, nice easy game there. I had a lot of health, very difficult for him to pierce through it all. You'd have to have killed the Yoda off first, but I don't know, I ran pretty hard there. I drew the chance cube good enough. So that was alright. Nice easy win there. You see, that's the thing about the Akbar Pad 1 Ayla. I'm not quite certain if it can just beat super random decks like that, you know? Because if the Pad 1 dies early enough, you're going to have problems. Or if Ayla dies early enough, I should say, really. If Ayla dies off early, you might have problems. But then again, that deck was also really weak to Akbar stuff. So, I don't know for certain. I don't know for certain. Ugh. Oh, Stukos, I apologize. I did not see your question there. Hidden Blaster is better because it's a holdout blaster, except you do 1 more damage on the turn you play it. And holdout blasters are often you know, overwritten anyway. So there's that as well. And also a 2 gray for 1 resource is a horrible side. A +2 is a great side. You got 3 chances to roll usable ranged rather than 2, because I effectively consider a 2-for-1 basically unusable if you're playing a guns deck, because the guns deck can make really good use out of all of its resources. It's just 1 more damage, you know? And not only is it just 1 more damage, but it's 1 more damage that specifically pings a shield for Ray 2, potentially, you know? I really just don't value the redeploy in comparison. The Holdout Blaster to me is just a worse DH17. They've got basically the same dice in terms of everything except the fact that a Holdout Blaster has an extra resource side. So at least Hidden Blaster is better than a DH17 in terms of the dice, even though the resource still says DH17 is a better card, you know? And in general, as well, gun decks have a difficulty of removing shields, even though there's some really good shield removal decks for guns. Shield removal cards for guns. Sustained Fire is incredible. That's a card that does not see very much play, simply because shield removal is bad. But Sustained Fire is a villain-only red card that's if you have two red dice showing ranged, remove all shields from all of an opponent's characters. It's a really good card, but you know, Intimidate is just better in many respects, and that's unfortunate. And so Sustained Fire loses a lot of its value, especially when you don't play red dice very much anymore. Um, everything's in blue. Everything's in blue. That's probably what it's going to be until the set rotates, honestly. I'm not expecting the meta to... Well, okay, the meta might change significantly in set 5 and 6. I don't know what's coming out, but I don't expect it to change so significantly that the Ancient Lightsaber Heirloom decks aren't going to be high meta. But that's not a terrible thing, you know, some stability or whatever. I mean, I was gonna say especially with Grievous, but Grievous is red. But I mean, and Grievous kind of wants to play like the hunting rifle and the DH17. So Grievous probably doesn't care about blue. I mean, you got Force Illusion, Ancient Lightsaber, and Heirloom Lightsaber. I don't even run Force Illusion in my Yoda Ezra rookie pilot deck. I mean, I could do. That might actually be a very useful card to have against the Ayla Rose vehicle deck, the standard vehicles, because just being able to stop 4 indirect damage with that is really nice. But at the same time, I don't have slots for it. I would have to remove like flanking. Flanking is like one of the most significant cards to potentially go away, but I like flanking a lot. So I don't know. Sith Holocron, redeploy weapons on 3-wide decks or no? Yeah, okay, so once you get to 3-wide, then redeploy becomes viable. Becomes really nice to have, even, potentially. But I really don't value redeploy weapons on 2-character decks, and a lot of decks were 2 characters, right? A lot of decks that were running Holdout Blaster was still 2 characters, now they've just replaced it with Hidden Blaster. But in like a Balatik deck, yeah, absolutely, go ahead, play the holdouts. But I would in that case potentially play both. I don't know. But redeploy weapons are good. However, one card that isn't good as redeploy is the LL30. Jeez, that card's bad. Everyone plays it, I guess because there's just nothing better to put for 2 cost if you're wanting a 2 cost card. But man, this is not a good card, alright? So, the way I tend to value cards is that a good card is one where you have a good chance of getting most of your resources back. Hey Wonka. So the way you do it with like the rocket launcher is you're gonna spend 4 resources to resolve either a 3 or a 4 damage. That's a pretty good ratio. The L30 50% chance to resolve a 1 and a 1 in 6 to resolve a focus, a worse focus, which is like a 0-ish. You know, that's just a bad card. I would not recommend playing that in most decks, even though there's kind of just nothing better for it. So that's why 3-wide is kind of weak, because they don't have good redeploy weapons compared to some of the I don't want to say power creep, but yeah, we've got cards like Ancient and stuff, so like that just blows 3-wides out of the park with that 3-wide villain stuff. Anyway. Alright, what's he playing? Sor Akbar? Yeah, no, that's a good Nas deck test. 5 die. That's a good vehicle deck to test with. I know that my Akbar deck is really good against this, so I don't need to test with that one really. I mean, Sor Yoda is very scary, but the Akbar deck can just do Akbar things. Oh wait, this is Sor Akbar, but yeah, no, my Akbar deck, Akbar Ayla Ray, Ayla Pad 1, should I say, can do terrifying things against this, so I'll be testing the the deck which I think might be a little weaker to it. Alright, an easy pickings in the opening hand is really good against... Well, it's only so good, right? It's only so good. He's got a pretty high chance of not having special. He's going with Docking Bay. Interesting choice. I guess he's going to discard the vehicles and then use them. It's going to be worrying. I don't really want the Headhunter. I'll take the Overconfidence and easy pickings. Well, actually, I'll toss the Overconfidence because I'm worried I'm not going to have the resources for it. I'm gonna keep with the Caution instead because Caution's a nice, safe, like 3 damage mitigation against Sor. Because Sor's ability is all indirect. So, and I rolled a 1. He rolled more than a 1, so congratulations to him. He gets to pick the battlefield. He's probably gonna go ahead and pick his, I would assume. I wonder if he'd be better. No, Akbar's dice is still good. I was gonna say maybe better start with Profitable Connections because you get instead of the second Akbar die because you get a resource immediately. But Akbar's is still good. I guess him choosing his battlefield is really nice for giving me shields. The Akbar roll out first, yep. Now I can choke him out of resources with the Ezra, most probably. With the Ezra Yoda, hopefully at any rate. So that's what we're going to try and do. I get a disrupt and a resource. So I can disrupt one. If he takes the resource, I will definitely disrupt one. Negotiate. Alright. Decent play. But it does not leave him with the resources that he might potentially want here. Throws my Caution play into a bit of a bind though, because the plan was to... Well, he might still do damage to me, of course, but the plan was to use the weak Ezra die for Caution in the rookie pilot and then putting all the indirect damage on him, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I'll do that. Cracked Dice Gaming. Well, that sounds like a new YouTuber if ever I've seen it. Or content creator in general, I should say. I shouldn't say YouTuber because people do more than just YouTube these days. I don't have the resource for... okay. See, I don't have the resource for easy pickings anymore, so please don't punish me too heavily for that. And special on the airspeeder, not a good choice, not a good thing here right now. I've already got so many cards I don't care about. Alright, yeah, I'll just toss 2 onto the Ezra here. Roll in the rookie pilot. +2. And the 2. Alright, so I've got 4 damage showing. That's pretty decent. So that means I'm probably not going to get the resources to get this Fang Fighter out. So I might just Caution with the double shield. Caution the double focus and get a shield there. This guy and the ghost, okay. For another 2 indirect, alright. Do I want to let him Docking Bay this first round? Well, either way, I can do 4 ranged. The question is if I want to take 4 shields or take the battlefield so he doesn't get to Docking Bay. He's disguising for a reroll. Okay, never mind then. He's getting too greedy, I think. A 2 a 2 indirect was pretty good. Alright, Alright, he gets the honor guard up. That's alright, yeah, that's a good use of docking bay. I'll accept that he has a good use of docking bay. It's totally up to me to accept whether he has a good use of something or not. I'll just draw 2. It's a bit of a slow start for me. That's kind of worrying, and I didn't draw more vehicles, but I've got double hidden motive, which is not the best, but not the worst. You know? And I've got some good shields up, you know. I'm tanking. I'm slowly tanking up here. Quad jumper. Alright. It's a way of saving his resources a bit, so that way he... ooh, double damage there. It's a way of, you know, saving his resources. He gets to roll it out, resolve it, and then use its ability. Alright, he gets a shield with that. Well, I mean, a shield's better than nothing, but I was expecting he would want resources for that oh so significant 5. And alright, so now I have a choice to make because I can steal a resource off of him, or I can stay with that beautiful Ezra damage. I think simply the threat. Okay, simply the threat was enough for him there, and all right, then he uses the pin down. That's fine by me. Simply the threat. This has made him decide to remove that, and now I don't have resource generation really, but that's fine for now. Yes. I've got a profile picture to make it. See, I am no brainer. All right. Do I want to actually go with the discard here? I could do it. Numlock, Alt 3. Alt 3. Nope. Shift Alt 3? No, that changes my brightness. I'll just do an Alt Heart. Me. Alt Numlock 3 should give a heart, but for some weird reason they didn't do it. Alright, I'm not going to go for the discard after all. Maybe I will, I don't know. But no, I think I do want to have the 2 ranged. Okay, he's going to discard the quad. He's going to play the Fang Fighter, alright. Oh yeah, he's finally rolling an Airbar. That was really slow of him. I know, yeah, he does have Honor Guards. That is something to always be aware of. You know what? I'm not going to play this easy pickings. Let's just discard, reroll. Alright, there's my special to get a resource so I can Fang Fighter. Which will allow me to focus into 2 range, which then gets removed by Honor Guard, and then hopefully Fang Fighter rolls into 3. What does he roll? He rolls a 3 and a blank. Okay. I think I'll let Akbar use that double focus. Gets a die off the board, so yeah, let's take a resource and turn this to a 2, so he has to remove it. And then that allows me to play the Fang Fighter for 3. And there we go. The question was if I wanted to hit a motive that Akbar double focus, because that could be threatening. Fang Fighter, you are the most beautiful card to ever existed, because you always roll 3s. It's so beautiful. Ezra will survive. Saul will survive on 1 hit point. I saw him counting with his mouse. Alright, he gets a resource shown out of that. I could try for the 2 and 6 on the rookie pilot here to go for the lethal. And I know he doesn't have removal, so that might be worth it, but I think because of the threat of the Honor Guard, I'll be using that as a caution instead. So let's do another 7. My rolls have been on point this game. Absolutely on point. Well, I can caution for 3 shields, but I don't have shields to get rid of right now because he hasn't done any damage. I guess I will just start hidden motivating them whilst I've got the time to, you know? I mean, they are 0 cost and I want them out of my hand eventually. Okay, so he's got a double focus. He's got 2 double focuses, so he can go into whatever he wants here. So let's hidden motive this, this 3 core ranged. I can at least burn through his focuses eventually. I mean, he's got some good damage there as well. I mean, if he rolls and focuses into the special, then I will be able to hit and motive that. If he doesn't focus into the special, focus just into the 3. Okay, he doesn't focus into the special. I was gonna say if he just focuses into the 3, then that'd be fine by me. But let's call indirect because it's got a higher chance of being removed. If he's focused into the special, he clearly has a reason for it. Damn it. Alright. Because I really wanted it to be removed because the other Akbar double focus is deadly. Alright, Royal Sabak wants to play Fortnite. Alright, I guess. I mean, Fortnite is apparently quite a thing. Because I know Double Blanks was playing it, so I guess now it's a trend that Star Wars Destiny people play it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Akbar has an ability. And that's a 5, yeah. Ow. Well, at least I get to Docking Bay. Yeah, Akbar has an ability. Need to remember that. I'm always the one doing the Akbaring rather than on the receiving end. You know, it can catch out everyone, even those very familiar with Akbar plays. Alright, into the garbage chute might be useful if Saw rolls his damage like he's been doing. Over the confidence will definitely be useful, and so will Scruffy to remove those really expensive upgrades from him. And that's a resource which can allow me to play Runaway Boombas if I wanted to. Arguably, I should have rolled out the Fang Fighter first to threaten to kill the Saw. But I guess the Ezra also had a decent chance of doing that. Double focus on the Akbar again. Alright, let's roll out the Fang Fighter then. There we go, 3 ranged. He's got to remove it. And I know he's playing Honor Guard, and he's already used up some of his spot removal, so this isn't an easy thing for him to remove either. Should have rolled. If he didn't have removal, he should have rolled out Saw first. Because I am perfectly content, even though that was a perfect time to into the garbage chute. You know, I am perfectly content to overkill him by 2 there. Because that's a huge part of the damage his deck can deal gone now. Like that. Alright, he's going to double focus, and then I'm going to do an overconfidence. Yoda rolls a special, so I can do some special plays. Alright, let's overconfidence both of them. Alright, I get to choose what to remove. I'm removing the Fangfire die, so he can't re-roll it for damage. The other Honor Guard comes up. Alright, cool. Yoda's going to take a resource, turn a die. Yoda's going to take a resource and turn a die. And Ezra's going to steal the last resource. There we go. I'm up to 4 resources now. Now I can definitely play my Runaway Boombas and start running away with this on just a pure 9 health Akbar. It'll be great. Oh, cool. Well, people have been connecting and disconnecting that I've managed to regain control of the queue. Crack Gaming is first, then Riff, then Ichabel. Huzzah. Because I did realize I'd lost the ability to remember who came in after Cracked. Gets a resource out of that, unfortunately for me, which means he might have some more removals ready. He's going to be able to claim pretty much every turn with an Honor Guard as well, which is going to be annoying to say the least. And play my Ralliate for one. I don't know why I moved the Airspeeder out of the way for that, but I did. It's not like this card needs to die. Yeah, I'm okay with hitting either of these two right now, so let's see. Okay, I hit the Boombas. Perfect. I didn't need to use up my Garbage Chute there, which is going to be a very useful reroll for the double Boombas that I'm going to end up using, you know? He can't easy pickings because he's not got a Yellow. Is he going to claim, or is he's like, oh yeah, I have an Honor Guard. So let's use Boomba's ability. Oh, that didn't. Alright, and that rolled a 3. So we can Honor Guard that away, and then I can Garbage Chute and re-roll. There's a 2. That's nice. Does he claim here? He claims. He puts the Honor Guard back on top. I'm going to discard the scruffy looking Nerf herder, see if I can get better here. I get a Disrupt, which is alright, I guess. And 4 damage. Boomers isn't the most resource efficient card in the world, especially when removal exists. Because you play for 3 and then they remove the die. It's not like Y-Wing, because Y-Wing has 2 of its size being specials, and it's harder to remove specials than it is to remove damage. But you know, if you have focuses to spare and you've got 2 Boomers dice out there, 4 for 6 is very resource efficient. This Akbar rolling those double focuses all the time. I do like my Akbar. I love Akbar so much. Rolling those double focuses all day, every day when he's an elite. It's just a pity that there's no good spot for an elite Akbar in this world. That's a spot Yellow. So, can't do that one either. What's... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what's his hand? Double Entangle, double Easy Pickings, and a, Double Entangle, double Easy Pickings, and a second chance. That would have been great. Alright, roll in the Fang Fighter. I can do enough to just one-shot the Akbar here, even with Honor Guard existing. Because I've got Flanking Maneuver. About time he got his Rally Aid, and that's a double Yoda specials. So that's looking pretty strong. I'll probably be able to flanking and maybe even get a Y-Wing out as well. Double 1 ranged, okay. Sure. I'm just going to roll out all of my support dice in the world. And then prepare for a flanking. Problem is, one of the support dice is going to go away because of Honor Guard, and that's going to suck. He's really hoping for resources here because he wants the Rally A to work off of. Might use Yoda then to... Might use Yoda, one of Yoda's specials to steal the resource back off of him. Because that's what Ezra does. Very effectively. Steal that resource off of him. So that he can't play a 3 cost with Rally Aid. Which is probably what he had. Now I'll tap Rally Aid just to see if I get the Y-Wing. I don't, I hit the other Rally Aid. That's fine by me. I could take this other resource right now, because he clearly wants the resource. And I think I will actually. I'll take the resource, turn to the 5, and steal the other resource off of him. There we go, that's his turn basically wasted, because he lost all of the resources. I mean, I guess he still has the Honor Guard and stuff, right? But yeah, let's pay 1 to roll out the other runaway Boombas. I have the resources to do all of this. And that's a 3. So he's probably going to on guard that. Because, I mean, a 3 is good. Let's try, see if I hit the Y-wing. I don't, I hit the flanking. Is that worth doing it for 1? Yeah, sure. I'll pay my 1 and do 3 damage. I'd rather be able to play, I'd rather play the Y-wing first. I should have just played one of those Y-wings, right? There's no need not to play one of those Y-wings because I could always have rallied the other Y-wing still, so. And that would have meant my flanking was just slightly stronger. Just little things of wasting damage here. But, I mean, this guy's basically dead as soon as I roll this special. Yep, game. Alright. Another very nice, easy win. The cautions, very useful here. Very, very useful. But I would have run one regardless. He only got to use Saul's special once that entire game. His deck did not work out as well as he wanted to at all. Alright, reset the board. Alright, since Cracked really seems to want to play me, I will play with this Yoda Ezra deck. So that he knows what to expect rather than just turn the tables on him last minute, you know? I could do it for him, but if he is this content creator, he needs to learn. And it's not exactly a difficult lesson to learn. Boom, boom, boom. This is the Cat Bane deck again. But with a Talzin. Okay, good. I was going to say, I don't want another Death Trooper here. Death Trooper is not that good. Interesting, though. Like, this... I'm going to crush this. Like, this deck would probably be pretty good against my Outbow, but this... I'm going to crush this one, especially when I draw the Chance Cube Garbage Chute turn 1. This is just a good hand. I'm keeping this entire hand. Like, I could get, like, a Rally Aid and be better, but this is good enough. Alright, what's he gonna do then? Well, he's gonna roll. And I got a 3. And he got a 2! Oh my god, I won! I won the roll-off! Ah, I'm so happy. Although this does mean he gets the shields. I kind of really want the shields, but at the same time, I don't want him to be able to get a resource every turn. So yeah, I'm gonna roll out the Ezra turn 1, obviously. Arranging a disrupt, alright, that disrupt is showing. You better play your stuff, cat. Alright, you give me a card, I'll take it, and I will disrupt you with it. Because clearly you want well, you want that third resource. Alright, he did not want that third resource. Never mind. Or maybe he did, but he had a 2 and a 3. You never know, but a disrupt for Ezra is good here. Even so, and I drew a nice little easy pickings as well. Disrupt and double resource. Not great for him, but he's... So, yeah, he's going to roll in Talzin and he's going to fix one of those to something. But this is the problem, right? You've got a 2 cost on the field. Because I removed one of your resources, your 3s are worthless, and wow. Okay, then. Alright, it's a force wave, so... Because he's playing zeros, he's playing his truces probably, and his well connected, but... That was not good for him. Alright, yeah, this is just... I'm just gonna easy pickings this. Yeah, easy pickings. Boom. Yeah, he's not in a great position here. If it's too good, then I can just into the garbage chute. Well, I can into the garbage chute for 4, but that means I can't get out this chance cube. And getting the chance cube out is, I think, too important here. So I will take 5. I will willingly take 5 damage. Probably gonna lose the Yoda. Okay. This could definitely be a problem for me. But I do have my caution. I think I can tank up and survive for a bit. Oh yeah, but now I don't get my own battlefield to use my thing. That sucks. Alright, let's Yoda special, get a resource to Yoda special, to get a resource to go to the 3, to get 3 more resources. Let's play the Fang Fighter and the Airspeeder for 5. Let's roll them both out. They god rolled it, says that don't mind me, I'm just god rolling like a boss. God rolling like a boss. I could do 10 here, but I'm gonna do a caution. Boom. 7. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That was some good rolling. That was some good rolling. Yeah, no, I feel very confident with where I am right now. Flanking maneuver doesn't bode amazing, but I have a C-3PO and a runaway Boomba, so if I can do the Yoda special shenanigans again, I could potentially get a good flanking off this turn to kill off the Bane. He doesn't have a. He does not have. Did not have a an upgrade there, so I can't into the garbage chute here if I when he fixes his die, and that's a resource. I'll take that. Every resource helps with this runaway Boombas. If I can go C-3PO, runaway Boombas, use runaway Boombas, and going into a flanking maneuver, that would be insane. Like that'd be the sort of blowouts that would be like, this is why I play flanking maneuver. You know, he's still got those 2 resources. Is he? Does he have like an entangle or something against this Yoda? All right, double focus. I'll take it. So is this where he entangles the chance cube? Because that'd be a good play. It doesn't. All right. I don't know what he's planning, but I'm gonna go into the special in the 3. He doesn't like you. All right. You wanted to remove my chance cube? Oh, wait. What was it? This one? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I figured as much. So we'll Yoda to get a resource and turn this Ezra die to steal a resource off of him. Because I need resources quite badly if I'm going to do some of these plays. I guess I'm not going to be able to do my flanking maneuvers play. Well, I could still. And it's a 1 cost, so he has to place that 3 there, so I will hit a motive it. Ranged. Alright, he gets a blank instead. Oh, he had an electroshock, so he could have always electroshocked the Yoda special as well. I forget electroshock's a thing at times because people just don't play it very often. Alright, as to be expected, that happened. Let's play the C-3PO here. I still have this into the garbage chute if he manages to roll that 3 for 1. Okay. Witch Magic might keep him alive. He knows that the top card of his deck is a removal piece. Sorry, is a 1 cost. All of them are 1 cost and all of them are removals. Ooh, okay. Okay. So that's good to know that he can remove my chance cube and give me back the resource I spent on it with that 1/4 portion. And he's got Feel Your Anger, which is really good for chance cube having all blanks. So I might take the chance cube off of Yoda next turn. That seems like a smart play to me. Let's take the resource on Ezra. Alright, he's going to reroll the discard. Good. I took the resource on Ezra so I could play Runaway Boombas if he got the discard. Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to garbage shoot here now. Into the garbage chute. Remove both of those. I only removed 3, but 3's good because that's the rest of his turn. Alright, fine. These 3 will roll out. Not great. Gonna be honest, not great. I can take the resource on C-3PO, I guess, and use it to play the Boombas. But this isn't great because I won't be able to flanking this turn. But hey, I can still roll 3 indirect just fine. And the 1 discard, which I will use. This is the Force illusion. Ooh, that could have been scary. And 3 indirect comes out. Alright, so this one, not nearly as good of a turn. But I survived. And he didn't do any damage either. And I'm just slowly ramping. Well, very quickly ramping, honestly. That was 4 more resources I did that turn. Even after going through a lot of his removal and stuff. For an aggro deck, this is just spelling his doom over a long period of time. That's a 5. But I can remove it. So I will do. Both of those, please. Again, does not have anything he wants for the Bane. Alright, well he got the 2, which is even better. So he's still probably going to be able to do a 5 with this Talzin at the very least. I guess I should have rolled out. No, don't do that. Now I'm not spending the chance cube here because of I know he has Feel Your Anger in hand. And I don't want to get blanks right now. But no, you should have rolled in the. If you rolled in the Talzin lands on two damage, and you can turn the Cad Bane like like you just got there with that 2, then you could have threatened lethal on Yoda a turn early. It stands you're going to get that lethal on Yoda anyway. But I can at least disrupt for 1. Just keep him starved of resources. Alright, my ramp is now basically gone, but that's fine, because I've had enough ramp, and I do have this Rallier to go for more ramp if I need to. That costed him the resource. Just aside. Good. So glad it cost him the resources, I get that, but whatever. I can always reroll. This is where he's starting to be like, he's starting to look for some, he doesn't like you plays or something, I guess. Everything else he has is just not very good. He has Feel Your, because everything else costs resource, right? And that's not good for him. Alright, another 2 ranged. Alright, Boombas rolls the 3 again. Oh, that's good. You can do that. I can use that with C-3PO to get 3 resources if I want to keep the ramp going. Arguably, I should have waited to see if I could, use up a C-3PO focus for the chance cube or something. That is a thing I can do, right? I can use this as a triple focus to go for some insane damage if I want to. Going for all these pass plays, and that scares me. Makes me think he has something, Well, let's play this, well, actually, I'll Scruffy. I'll Scruffy, actually. Let's call an event here on Scruffy. See what he's playing with here. Alright, so he's not playing with anything good. But this stops him from being able to mitigate me this turn, and then I can go for a play that kills Cad Bane. If I need to. Like, arguably I might not need to. I've got plenty to reroll with here. So let's do so. Don't necessarily need this 3 indirect to be 3 indirect. I got a resource, that's nice. Okay. So I will take that resource. If I take this 3 as resources, then I can get a Y-Wing or a Fangfighter out. It might be better just to run away Boombas, pay 1 to roll in another Boomba die. Okay, so I use this 3 to turn all these dice. 7 is not enough to kill. Well, I've got way more than 7. Or I could use the 2 here and turn this to a 3 and this to a 2. In fact, I'm going to discard a Fangfighter here, and I'm going to re-roll these blanks, see if I can get anything better. Because I don't need these resources. No, I'm not getting anything better. Alright. Well, I've got... Because he does live, yeah. So I'll use this with this as focus to go to the 3, the 3, and the 2. Which is 7 on the Bane, which is... Sorry, 9 on the Bane, which is a kill. Yeah, it needed to be 9 for the kill. Didn't need to turn this 3. I could have left it as a 2. But I couldn't use the indirect there, so. I couldn't turn to 6 indirect is the point. Alright. And now without a Cad Bane, he's somehow got to do enough damage to kill me here. And I just drew another easy pickings. Oh yeah! What did he discard from his hand? Did he discard the Isolation and Feel Your Anger? No, he didn't. Just the 1/4 portion. Alright, well that was an easy pickings target, but he gets to change it. Draw Ezra. If I get those resources or disrupt, those specials or disrupts, I should say, then I'm threatening to remove some of his resources. Okay. It prevents me from getting the resource, but he still spends the resource, so I'm okay with that. I can see 3PO should be able to win me the game here. But it is enough to be aware that he does still have a Feel Your Anger and an Isolation. There's that Feel Your Anger, and they've got 2 blanks. He doesn't use the Feel Your Anger, so I'm going to re-roll these 2 blanks. Thank you very much. Oh hey, God rolled for 6 for game. Better remove one of those. Isolation. It's gotta be a character die. Overconfidence, alright. And he does it on this one because it's more likely to roll a blank. Does not roll a blank, but he still gets to remove one of the die. He's gonna remove that one, sure. I mean, between C-3POs and Boombas and stuff, I've got a pretty good chance here. Oh wait, Boombas are blanks. Should not be doing that. Well hey, he used it up. He used it up on a single die. I call that a win. Let's pay one to roll in another Boombas. Alright, cool, so I just win then. Because it looks like, hey, it looks like I'm not winning, but then I do win. So I'll discard the easy pickings for a reroll. Did I roll into damage? Not enough damage. Oh, what a shame. I'll discard the Headhunter, and I'll reroll. Didn't roll into damage? Oh, what a shame. I'll play the Rally Aid, and I'll tap the Rally Aid to play... I'll play the Rally Aid for 1, I'll tap the Rally Aid to play the Y-Wing, which cost me 1, and then I'll roll the Y-Wing out, and there we go. I've got the C-3PO Y-Wing combo for the game. GG. Cad Bane is cursed to roll poorly. That is what he does. You may think to yourself, that seems like superstition, but no, it's absolutely true, because as I've said many times, Cad Bane only has one decent damage side for a lot of the game, especially when you're up against an Ezra who can disrupt you like crazy. At least he hit Talzin every time. That's a lot of 2s. That's a lot of 2s and 0s. I forget, are there any good guns for villain that's blue or yellow? Probably yellow. That that are 3s or 1s, because you might want to run those instead of some of the ambush weapons, honestly. The L30 really is just that bad. Honestly, yeah, I agree with what I just wrote, because of course I agree with what I wrote. Cad Talzin is just a worse version of Thrawn Talzin to me, because Thrawn Talzin has 3 steps ahead. It has tactical mastery, and it has 3-cost weapons. And Thrawn has more resource generation. Thrawn is way more reliable, and Thrawn can also remove your opponent's cards from their hand. Thrawn is just genuinely a better version, in my opinion, of this. Alright, so who's supposed to be here? Well, Chimera disconnected at one point, so Pyromaniac should be top. But that could have been unlikely. Oh yeah, I need to reset the board anyway. Blah, load. Alright, so he did leave. Alright. So, Q-wise, it's Pyro's turn, because Chimera left. One point. Alright. Then it's Chimera, then Mad, then Lando. Alright, that's what we're going with. Alright, I'm gonna whip out my other deck now, my Akbar one. At this point, some good games there. It shows that, yeah, the Yoda Ezra Rebel, really, really good rookie part, should I say. Oh yes, Wado, you make a good point. Relby Mortagun is a 3-cost blue, but it's not a great 3-cost blue. Oh yeah, promotion. 3-cost yellow, should I say? But it's not a great 3-cost yellow, because it costs a lot of resources to use properly. But I mean, it's got that 3 for nothing, doesn't it? That's an okay card, I guess. But no, it's not a good card though. But it works better with Talzin. Alright, Saw Yoda. Now this is the scarier version of Saw Akbar. I'm definitely going to want close quarters in my opening hand here. Going to want this 4-speed ancient combo. That sounds good to me. Binds. Do I want a binds? I could play a binds turn 1 here and be very threatening here. So really, it's just the Bespin I want to get rid of. But I think actually I would rather get rid of the binds for now, in case I get some removal. Nope, I get my binds again. Alright. Unfortunately for him, Akbar really hurts against Saw, so... but Saw wins battlefields. That's what he does, apparently. He's got good size for it. Alright, he's taking his battlefield, so this binds is not something I'll be discarding. I can't do some honor guard shenanigans either, which saddens me. He's going Reaping immediately for a force throw. That's terrifying, to say the least. Absolutely terrifying. I don't have good ways of dealing with force throws, other than to just hope that I can accept the roll, I guess. Resource and a 3 indirect. Because yeah, this is the real scary stuff. The Saw Yodas. Because Yoda can with Saw's there. With Saw's indirect and specials, Yoda has a field day with whatever he wants to do. Guess I'm just gonna have to go first and just roll out 4 speeds and hope. I guess that's not great. He's gonna go resource into Yoda resource into something. Yep. Into Saw special for 4. Ow. On the Akbar, one on the Ayla, I guess. But I'm not great against indirect with this deck. But that's something that can't really be force thrown. Which is good. And then with Close Quarters Assault, I can remove the last 2 cards from his deck. From his hand, I should say. Puts the damage onto Yoda, okay. Because I kind of want to kill Yoda. Alright, I can afford to roll out Akbar. He's probably going to end on a 1 anyway. He can get a resource, sure. And I will definitely take the resource. Do I play the Honor Guard or do I save it for reroll? I'll play the Honor Guard. I don't want to be taking those three indirects. Alright, 4 speed into roll at pad 1. Please be good. 3 melee, I will take it. I just really want to kill off that force throw. Alright, so he lets me Starship. which means I'm going to be able to roll out the Ayla before he can roll out Yoda here. There. Eh. Yeah. Wow, those dice gave me so much trouble. Just everything there gave me so much trouble. Wow. Alright, well, clearly I just want to roll out Ayla to get this 4-speed special potential in play. Don't get it. Get only a 1 melee in total. And he has 4 resources to do whatever he wants with. Alright, there we go. There's that Yoda special. I can overconfidence that if I need to, but I don't need to for a while yet. So yeah, I will just binds and an ancient on Akbar. On Akbar specifically because then I can always just heal him if I need to. He's going to be doing indirect for the most part, so I will be able to make my own decisions there. Keeping this overconfidence for now because I'm worried that he's going to, you know, do some vehicle plays. He's going to have like 5 resources here. He throws my 1 back at me. Wow, okay. That was highly unexpected. I would have totally, if I was him, waited to do better with that. Oh, easy pickings. That's just mean. I guess I could have lightsaber pulled, got out of Shotos there for the Akbar before I did that. That would have been a lot smarter than what I did do. So, pity I didn't do that. Yeah, I can play the other Honor Guard here for 1. I'll just Honor Guard what the Spirit Speeder tank does. Of course he does 6 indirect, so I'm going to have to use my overconfidence on those. 5 for 1, he doesn't have the resource for it, so that's good by me. Let's just do 2 more to the Yoda. Such pitiful damage. Another 3 for 0. I'll overconfidence it. Not overconfidence, Honor Guard it. And he's going to claim. Okay, so he doesn't get anything out of that Pirate Speeder tank, which is fine by me. Akbar will do a discard. Okay, the Falcon's on top. Akbar discard, get rid of the hidden motive. Okay. And I will lightsaber training. To pull out... lightsaber pull, I should say, to pull out the Shotos. Or the heirloom. No, I'll pull out the Shotos. I really need the shield generation. Like, really badly I need the shield generation. So I'm losing health significantly fast. Extremely fast. Significantly fast, extremely fast. Alright, Yoda, do you miss your specials? You've got a lot of specials here. You don't miss your specials. Alright. Let's play a Shotos for 1. Speeder tank also doesn't miss a special. That means he has an extra turn after using these specials if he really wants to. Which is terrifying if he rolls that Yoda special. Fortunately, I'm not rolling 2s, but that's kind of good against force throw, right? And that focus, I can do an Akbar double focus. Really want that force throw out of the picture. That's just not going to be easy. Yeah, that's not going to be easy. I'll choose those 2 dice because the Pirate Speeder tank's kind of just good no matter what there. And I will remove that. Unfortunately, he did get a special on the saw, which could be deadly. Force Illusion comes out. Alright, so this is going to be really hard to kill this Yoda. Suffering intense deja vu all of a sudden. Really need to kill off the Yoda this turn, effectively. And that's going to be very difficult with that Force Illusion. There's a +3. Fortunately, he has Force Illusion, but... This is a dead to rights Yoda right now. Of course, if he uses the speed of special, it won't be a dead to rights Yoda. Honor guard it. He really wants Yoda special so he can just do some serious chaining. But he's not getting it, unfortunately for him. I'm going to hit a Mind Probe for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets him an extra turn. Go for a discard from my hand. Alright, hits the lightsaber pull. I'm okay with that. But now he has a resource to remove something. But I mean, he went for a sword discard, so he's clearly not got removal. But he wants to be able to disrupt in case to take the resource, which makes complete and total sense. I've got a lot of damage available, but I am going to discard to reroll, see if I can get a bit more. Because I know I need to kill him this turn. Alright. Yeah, I can kill Yoda this turn. There's no question of that. Even through that shield. So let's focus into the Atbar double focus. Into the Padawan 2 and the Force Speed +3. There, not Force Speed, the Ancient Lightsaber +3, and there we go. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could kill Saw. If he doesn't take the shield on Saw, I can kill Saw. And that'll be a big deal. Alright. But by doing that, yeah, so, Gonna resolve 4. Does he use the Force Illusion? Because he can't. Because he can't afford to use it on the 5. If he didn't use it on the 4, then I just resolve another 1 into him. All right, he lost the second chance and the other Force Illusion, so that's good. All right, and now I can go ahead and resolve the 5 for the kill on the Yoda, and then 2 onto the Saw. All right, there we go. Yoda dead. I don't want the lightsaber training. Let's try and draw 5. Oh, the other Shotos. Double Shotos Padawan is really good, you know. Do I even run Force Illusion in this deck? I don't think I even run Force Illusion in this deck. Blue has so many good options that I'm not running Force Illusion in my decks. Actually, I think I am running it in this one. I genuinely don't remember. Alright, Soul Special turns up. Let's get 2 shields on the Padawan and buckle down the hatches. That's a +3. I assume he doesn't have like a reversal for it or anything. That'd be terrifying if he did. He has a deflect, which he doesn't have blue for. Second special, alright. Alright, this is where I'm just going to hit a mode of this. I'm going to call indirect. Don't get it, unfortunately. Fortunately, he doesn't have anything that will be able to kill this Ayla this set of rounds, but oh. This is a lot of damage that I'm going to take. So I better start shielding up. Alright, so what's that? 7? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My health is low. But I do have significant damage. Oh, he plays the second chance. He had the second chance to play. That's going to be a problem. But I can close quarters assault to remove so that that special is now worthless. At least. Thermal and Vibro. Good. So he doesn't get to do a 3 or 4 more damage. And he takes 2 off the back bar at least. So I'm not out of this yet. What's he putting on top? Second chance? Pirate speeder tank. Okay. I was expecting the other second chance. He does not have the faith in me that he needs. So this is that was a wrong thing. Alright, cool, good to know. Alright, let's discard this and reroll this. Not this. Just these 3. Let's reroll this one. Let's reroll 4. Got punished for the greed. But I can still focus into double focus. Into a 2 here and a 2 here, I guess. So what do I get here? I get a shield. That's nice. I get a resource. That's nice. I get to do 7. I get to do well, I get to do 7, and then that. So 7. Yeah. So 8, and then he's still got 1 more damage. Yeah. There we go. All right. All right. Draw 5. Alright, Hidden Motive and another Spirit Rebellion, so that's, again, tanking very effectively. Doing a special. That hurts, but he doesn't get to resolve the special yet. So I can still activate Pad 1, which allows me to get 2 shields, which is very helpful on tanking. And that's a lethal. Okay. GG. So there we go. That got scary for a second. Alright, do I have Force Illusion in this deck? I don't even remember. How do I not even remember that I have the Force Illusion? I do have 1 Force Illusion. Alright. Spot Blues. Spot Blues, yeah. Imagine me being 4-storing my 3s. But that's not what happened there. Does he have any 3 costs that are good with Yoda, even? Okay, so he does at least have a handcrafted. Still, only 5 cards. That's that's kind of tight. 5 cards for reaping is that's not great. Okay, he has 2, so 6. That's getting better. That's getting better. 6 is about all you need for reaping. They're not great cards necessarily. I mean, playing the Yoda, I'd much rather see a Force Wave on Yoda, honestly, than a Mind Probe. Yeah, I don't care about double dealing. It's an alright card. Works better with the Yoda, obviously. It's a good resource engine if you don't have much resource engines. Yeah, I guess Force Wave does hurt you, but I guess that's a bit of a medical, really. The deck is pretty weak to 3 character. But at the same time, maybe you just want to shore up your strengths rather than help out your weaknesses. I don't know. Do you favor like the 55% win rate against everything, or like the 8% win rate against certain things? You know. Throw's great with Yoda. It really is. I wish I could afford to put it in my Yoda deck, but I just can't. This Riffex guy has a lot of trouble connecting. Alright, I'm getting... You can tell I'm tired, guys, probably. So, yeah, I did say I was only going to stream for 2 hours today. Not like you guys are donating to make it more worth it. So I will... If no one turns up in the next 3 minutes, then I'll ask Pyro if... Pyro... Oh, there, okay. Riffex is turning up. Alright, he's turning up. We'll play one more game with that Akbar deck. Even though it wouldn't surprise me if I end up getting sick of that deck. By the end of it, with the amount of TTS and stuff, the TTS league I'm doing with that. Oh yeah, he needs to promote. Yep. The TTS league I'm playing with that. Then again, if it wins me the TTS league, I'm not going to be so worried about being sick of it, as it were, and might just play it all the way through Worlds. But it's a complicated deck to play at times, and that really weakens the deck. Ooh, ooh, I like his deck bag. Fancy, fancy. Odie Jedi Temple Guard. I mean, that's shiny. That's some shiny Jedi stuff. Don't see that as being particularly effective, though. This doesn't feel like the right angle. This feels more like it ish. Yeah, I've lost my camera angle. Oh well. Alright. Heirloom Binds turn 1 is pretty good, so is Ancient turn 1. Ancient on pad 1 is really good, but so is Heirloom. Like, these are definitely... Ancient and Heirloom are the 2 cards you want to play on pad 1 turn 1. Because with Ancient you can heal her for 2 and then still get a card for 1 on her, because then she has no upgrades anymore. Whereas Heirloom is just redeploy and is a good die. So I'll toss away the Handcrafted, and I think I will, for this matchup, toss away the Ancient. And there's a Shoto's. Okay, well, Shoto's Ancient is always a nice one, but I'm not going to get that. Interesting that it's always saying bad connection there. I actually won the battlefield roll-off. So I'm going to choose his battlefield so that he doesn't get the shields, because I really want the shields. Oops, give him back his resource. Docking Bay is, of course, nice for me, especially with this Honor Guard opening hand. But I didn't do it. I didn't choose to do it because it's not like I'm going to claim much anyway. A nice little one-cost heirloom right there. Well, we both have our 3 costs on our characters, but his 3 cost is better. Mine has redeploy. This is only better if you consider shields to be good. Do I consider shields to be good? I really do consider shields to be really good. But he does also need to kill me, because I ramp better than him, I expect. Oh, he's taking shields. Does he perhaps have an Ataru Strike or something? Yeah, I feel like I ramp better than him because he has to pay for one of his damage sides. Ooh, there we go. That's going to help deal with his, with what he rolls in. He's going to pass, okay. I guess he's... Yeah, I guess he's just waiting around. With removal in his hand, so I'm going to play this Honor Guard whilst I can, because that's no tempo loss at all to play the Honor Guard right now. I can discard and reroll these 2. He does not want me to use Ayla special. I might as well shoot the Guard first, because otherwise it's just going to Guardian everything in the world away. But then again, Obi-Wan having shields is scary because of Obi-Wan's lightsaber. I guess I should have used the Ayla special first to go to the 3, and then he would have gladly Guardianed away the 3. But it doesn't really matter. Because I can still go to the 3 and a blank. Surely he discards a reroll at this point, because he's leaving a lot on the table here. I mean, that Obi has shield sides, resource sides, and the 3 melee side. There's the Ataru Strike, as I was talking about. So you can Ataru Strike for 6 with this Obi. That's terrifying. Didn't roll damage, though, which is nice for me. He's going to take resources. That's fair. And then I'm going to take the Obi-Wan's hut. Put another shield on Ayla. Although, maybe I should have put it on Padawan, because I'm about to start using the Shotos, and I think I should be using the Shotos to remove Obi-Wan's shields. Then again, I did just roll another heirloom. You know what's better than 1 heirloom? 2 heirlooms. So let's play this other binds. Because this is ramp right here. Double binds ramp. Unfortunately, because of all these shields, the Obi-Wan's lightsaber is gonna do well there. Oh, he God rolls for 9. Thank God I can deal with this. Could put shield on. Yeah, Guardian away. I was gonna say I could Force Illusion, which stops up to 6, but I don't know who he's gonna focus on. That's why I got that Honor card up last turn. Shields come out. Draw Ayla. Threaten the potential chance of having specials, which would ruin him. Nope. Okay. He is resolving it onto Ayla. Alright. It's fine by me. Let's double binds for a Shotos or an heirloom. Let's do a Shotos. And then I can put a Force Illusion on Ayla. But But he is so tanky with all of these shields. I should have gone for a handcrafted light bow. Yeah, I'll roll out pad 1. I don't need to choose the Shotos until after I roll it. Yeah, and I'm gonna remove a shield on the Jedi. Shotos remove shield. Alright. And then he passed. Alright, cool. And he took the shield. Okay, that's fine as well. Pay 1 for a Force solution. I can still do the focus into double focus, but he must have removal for it, which is why he's doing this. Yep, overconfidence. As I expected. Oh, I still keep the 3 though, so that's good. I don't need to close quarters that though. It's good to close quarters it, but I don't need to. He's not used up any of his cards and he has nothing to reroll with. So yeah, I actually managed to get in some damage, so that's pretty nice. Alright. Oh, here comes a clash. Alright. When the Obi-Wan eventually when the Obi-Wan doesn't... If Obi-Wan rolls out poorly, I can then potentially get a clash through. I've been tempted to swap out this clash for a concentrate. But this might be one of the few times it proves its worth. Yeah, that looks like it's proven its worth to me. I'm not going to bother with the 4-speed stuff. There's special. That's nice because of Akbar. Alright, actually I think I will play the 4-speed on pad 1 here. And then play the heirloom on Akbar, I guess. Yeah, because I do want to be able to 4-speed with Akbar, potentially here. That's a +3, but he has nothing to do with that. So... It's got redeploy on blue characters, but I'm not putting it on a blue character. Gonna discard to reroll finally. Surprise, he hasn't been playing upgrades very much. 2 unblockable. Ow. Alright, the sailor's pretty low at this point. It's pretty scary if he has another one of those. There'll be nothing I can really do about it. Yeah, let's remove a shield on the Jedi Temple Guard. Threaten some good lethal there. Okay, heightened awareness. That's 2 of his resources. Good, because I was very scared of that. But no, okay. Never mind. Defensive stance, because, you know, he has the shields already. Alright, so... He's got 9 health there. No, he's got 5 health, I should say. I can kill that. Do I want to? You know what I want to do? I want to close quarters assault the last 3 cards in his hand. This is why I saved close quarters assault from last time, because now I get an Akbar proc and I remove double heightened awareness, which would have been a pain in the ass to get rid of. He's going to get a lot of resources out of this, though. I can kill him without the Ancient going off. I guess ultimately it is worth it. But it might be more... But then again, I can just have Akbar go to town on this guy instead. And Akbar double focus I think is worth a lot more. know what I could otherwise get out of this? I have used the spirit. No, I haven't. Okay. Good to know. Alright, he's gonna heal. Sure. At this point, the Jedi Temple Guard's got 7 health. Obi-Wan has 13. Alright, let's discard the Spirit Rebellion here. Let's go for this reroll, this reroll, and this reroll, and this reroll. We'll reroll these 4. Alright. It's not amazing. Better than what I had last time. I can do... I do a lot of damage, though. The question is, do I want to use this 2 indirect as 2 indirect? The issue is I think I do. I think I'll use the 2 indirect as 2 indirect. If he puts it on Obi-Wan, that's fine. Okay. So I can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 13 health. If I can somehow get this to be 10, 11, that's not really worth it. I think it's better just to keep Clash in my hand here. Alright, let's use... Yeah, because using the Akbar double focus, it only gives me 1 more damage anyway. It doesn't give me any extra damage for it, so... Yeah, let's do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And then we'll do 2 to him like that. And then we'll take a shield and we'll put it on Padawan, I guess, because, I mean, let's be honest, Ayla's just going to try and force Illusion away to survive. Yeah. Yeah, that's how that went. Alright, that's fine by me. Maybe I shouldn't have resolved that 2 indirect as 2 indirect. But I do keep the Clash for the next turn, which is nice. But the idea there was that with the 2 indirect, I didn't have to use Clash to turn it into 2 melee. Alright, he's going to get plenty of shields up. It's fine by me. I'm going to roll out the Padawan. So I have something to Clash when he rolls in. Especially with this 4 speed, that'll be nice. Alright, he's giving me more time to roll in characters to 4 speed with. Alright, so now I can do 7 damage. Alright, now he's defensive stancing. This is where I just roll out Akbar and go for it. I think it's worth it to play the Shotos even so. But I am in a situation now where I can do some insane combo. And he gets nothing out of it. He rolls poorly. Which is perfectly fine by me. If he rolls poorly, like that was a really poor roll from him, my god. Alright. So Akbar double focus to go for +3 and +2 to go 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Definitely doesn't kill Obi-Wan. How much total damage should I do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'd have to use the Ayla. Okay. I've got clashes. I can potentially make this happen, you know? Alright, so let's clash. Turn this to a 3, turn that to a blank. Alright, you're just gonna make me block 1 with the Force Illusion. Fine by me. Yeah, I'll resolve the 2 indirect. Then he can take the shield if he wants. He's gonna survive because of Ancient, probably. I can do a maximum of 11 damage here with what I have on the board. Do I go for do I turn Akbar to the discard side? If I turn... No, he's going to discard to reroll anyway. Which would be 2 damage. So yeah, let's Ayla special. We go to this double focus. Let's resolve this double focus. He could have guard as the last card in his hand. But hopefully not. Oh yeah, I can resolve to do the damage. That's right. That's the whole point of the combo. Alright, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. This is where he uses the Ancient. Alright. Even if he Gods rolls me, I think I'm still fine in this game now. So I think I can just claim and take his shield. I think I'm going to put it on the pad one so that he doesn't want to reroll his Kenobi's lightsaber. I'm going to discard it. He's going to take 2 damage from Akbar. Yep, he did. Okay. And he doesn't get what he wants. He gets enough to kill off the Ayla, but he doesn't get enough otherwise. That's fine by me. Because I've got first turn, and I've got Clash, and I've got 4 speed. Oop. So this should be a nice, easy victory at this point. I just did lightsaber training as well. See, this against this sort of deck, Clash really thrives, but against a lot of decks, it'd be better to do a concentrate. Alright, so that's lethal in 1 damage increments. So he's going to activate to get 2 shields to try and survive, but then I can just Clash for the win. So. Alright, there we go. Alright, nice kill on an Obi-Wan deck. My god, that thing had a lot of health, and I did not get my handcrafted lightbow, which would have been a good thing to use it on. But it's fine. Those Binds-all things didn't really do all that much at the end of it. That's what I don't like about Binds, but I have Binds mostly for my docking bay play, but I guess it could be something of those. I mean, it generated me an extra value of 1, but although it's gonna be a sleep from me, it ain't evening over here. With this, I am calling the stream to a close. Thanks all for turning up. Sorry, Chimera, you just wasn't patient enough to stay in. Unfortunately, he just was not. He just kept coming in and coming out, coming in and coming out. He was top of the queue quite a lot, but he just never wanted to stick around, so he kept moving down to the bottom of the queue. But Concentrate is a great card, but Clash works very well in these very specific situations, and that makes it good against the Boba 7th decks as well. I don't know, there's always a ton of possibilities to go through here. And of course, the binds weren't great. The binds were not great. It is the sort of thing where it's like, I would rather use that slot on something else. There's plenty of things I can use. I've got a lot of red and blue to deal with, to play with. But the binds do give me resources for Bespin Wing Guards. And using Bespins is really, really good. But anyway, this will be me, GameSlide99, aka No Brainer. Thank you all very much for watching. Hello, Sir Lone Star. Unfortunately, you've caught me just as I was finishing up. Quitting a little early today compared to normal because I am just that tired. I said at the start of the stream, and I'll say at the end, that I did stick around work for a good hour longer than I should have. On top of the fact that I'm usually really tired coming home from work anyway. Not because it's physically exhausting. It's not even really mentally exhausting. It's just, you know, I don't sleep. I need to get better at sleeping. It's been me, GameSide99, aka No Brainer. Thank you very much for watching. Expect the next top 8 TTS to be soonish, I guess, and maybe that'll be streamed. That'll be fun. Artificery are on about streaming either the top 8s or the top 4s. I think the top 8s. So that'll be a fun time for all. And I will, of course, try and have my own perspective on it as well. So thank you very much for watching. Signing.